G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Sunday, Share Freely. And we're going to reflect on yesterday, Saturday, Embrace Learning, where I learnt that under my arm, I've got photos of the bruises or the marks that were left when I was sort of detained by the police, where I told them I was being psychologically and emotionally abused. And they ignored me because they were more worried about what she said. That's what she said. That's a joke I like to say. But I'll show you the images later in the full version. See, Stalker's on here. You've got to learn the law, you see. I've hired a criminal lawyer and we're going to be coming after you if you're watching me without being part of my coaching program. Because these are just ads. I act on them all the time. Sorry, act in them. This is all just showboating. You should have known. You watch TV all the time. Be more social. Simply say, lock 'em up, Dano. Be more social. Simply say, g'day.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most. Let's begin.
Alrighty, so Sunday, here we are. What a beautiful day, eh? We look out over the water. We wander around this, dodgy deck. With the pool underneath, maybe, but that one for sure. That is still a sauna. And I bet that hasn't been cleaned for years because I'm not allowed to touch it. That was what the real estate agent told me when I first walked around the place. So if there's some septic tank in there, I've been living in a septic area. I asked them to clean it and all they had to do was check the fence. I wanted them to check the actual spa inside or remove it, but they haven't done it. I've been here 7 or 8 weeks. No doubt I'll get a message this week saying, you're overdue. Well, maybe I can't afford to pay. I've got plenty of money in shares and crypto, but my guys are so good at investing and making money for me that I only get it when the market goes down. No, actually, I make money when the market goes down too, because I share freely all this information on social media, but it goes into my coaching program. So not many people pay attention. Most of the people in Australia, they don't get involved in this sort of coaching because it's too good, isn't it? Well, not really. I don't earn much money from it because I earn my money from my investments. You see, family business was always in trade. My dad and my grandfather, they traded beef. Very successful. They were the head of the company. Yep, the Australian Meat Exporters Federal Council. Yeah, people don't think that's much, but between 1963 and 1993, about 30 years, we were the leaders of free trade in beef. We were the best in the world. Our beef was primo. But the concern for every cattle baron, whether you are the cattle baron or you just have 1 or 2 sheep or cattle in your yard, is Patterson's curse. We've been talking about that for a while, but people get mistaken from my high school teacher in year 5, Mr. Patterson, where we had a student teacher, Mr. Hasler. Yes, that very one, Des Hasler, the rugby league footballer who just happens to be the coach at the Titans. I think they're coming dead last. Not sure, I'd have to check the table. But how the tables have turned since he left Manly. Is that a good thing? Yeah, you've got to branch out now and then, but you need to learn from the best. And he did, Mr. Patterson, Terry Patterson. No, not the chemist, the school teacher who taught me how to play chess. Well, not really. I knew how to play, but I was the only one in year 5 that beat him twice in 1 year, and you were lucky in year 6 if you beat him once. But I was ahead of my time, but I wasn't the best. I was a jack of all trades, master of none. But I was 10 back then, or 11. I think I was the youngest in the class. School, yeah, probably school, maybe second last to Ben Deegan. I remember him. I wonder if he's still alive, because if not, that'd make me the youngest. Or do you count it when you die? Because if we had someone die in, say, year 11, like Kieran, you never know. Oh, someone wants me to text them now. I'm not going to do that, am I? Because I'm recording with you guys. But you guys are in the future because you're not watching it yet, because I'm recording it on my phone. Or is someone actually watching it now? I doubt it. People have this conspiracy theory that their phone's always watching. Well, it just depends on what platform you're on. So say, for example, you're on Google, and Google will record your keystrokes and your rapid eye movement. How do you know? Well, you get ads all the time that you just happen to be talking about things. But why is it with something like Alexa? Alexa will turn on without you even saying, "Hey Alexa, turn on some music." Well, it's probably lost in translation, or you've said a word that if it was joined together with the back of two words might sound like Alexa, because they've got to try and artistically work out how you say Alexa compared to how I say it. So it's got to train itself to get used to every voice. Yeah, see that fence there? That blows away in the wind, unless it gets stuck in that hole. See, there's a hole there. You can see the drag all the way around there. Yep, but then there's nothing there to catch the clutch. That's on that side. But look at this. How are you meant to capture that? So you can't keep it closed. Lo and behold, you can't keep a dog in. But the problem I've got is I've got an electric fence. So the delivery guys, they need it open. Why? Well, the problem is they don't know how to open a door. Now, I've said this before, but this made me end up in hospital. Not because I was injured, because someone was stalking me and decided to call the cops. Oh, look at that, it's open. If you turn it the wrong way, oh no, it still works. Turn it the other way, oh yeah, it still works. Why is it so hard for people in 2025 to know how to work a door handle? Wow, lovely driveway, isn't it? How many cars do you reckon would fit in here? Legally, 3. Because this is a residence, 1-story residence with nothing upstairs. Oh, hang on, what's that? That's a balcony and a door into 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I told the police that on Friday night as they handcuffed me and took me away. Why? Because someone was stalking me on TikTok. Didn't realise that they're just advertisements for my coaching program. So it's called lead generation. Stupid thing is, he's a telemarketer. And I offered him a job months and months ago for $400 a day. He said he was too busy earning $200 a day and never had any money. Well, by my maths, I was going to double his pay, but he was too busy earning half his pay. Now he's going to earn nothing if he ends up in jail because he doesn't pay attention and he doesn't listen. But people keep telling me I don't listen. Well, I don't listen when you talk over me, and you probably don't listen when I talk over you. It's human nature. We tend not to listen when someone else is talking. But that's cool. I try and listen the best that I can, but people keep interrupting my ideas. Lo and behold, I better start recording them. So I do, on here. But you're not here on TikTok. Or maybe you are, a bit later in the BMS group. Yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to the Be More Social Global Development Program. Thank you for helping me in the Philippines. And for those of you in Australia, thank you for helping me become famous and take everyone down who have been criminally abusing me, both psychologically and emotionally. Be more social. Simply say, sayonara. G'day.
Thanks for listening as we take on the Be More Social Challenge. Join Danny Crouch tomorrow as he shares his journey, and we hope you'll join in too. Drop a comment below. Tell us how it's going, ask questions and share your insights. Find more details in the description or at chooseyourchapter.com.au. Let's make time, boost energy, and aim to be more social today.
G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Sunday. Share freely, and we're going to share everything that's happened this weekend as we be more social. Simply say, g'day.